Good morning, Ryan. Hey, forklifts and beef stroganoff, how you doing? Hope everyone's having a good morning today. Move you guys that way maybe. Hey, Chad, how you doing? Doing very well. Did you guys all have a good Easter, I hope? We did. We went to, my wife took the kids to the vigil, so Saturday night, and it goes for like 4 hours. And then I took Aquaman, and we went at 6 o'clock, so it was an early day. I'm glad you had a beautiful day, Chad. Every day should be a beautiful day, right? I figured I'd just do a quick live stream because I haven't had time to edit any videos with all the family stuff. Good Passover too. Awesome, Ryan. What's up, Simon? So, Ryan, did you have a Seder meal then on, that would be Saturday night, right? Because I was waiting for my wife and the kids to get home. What's up, Papa Truck Prepstetter? One of my favorite YouTube names. Just rolls off the tongue. I have never had a Seder meal, but I've heard they're amazing. I've heard all of the prayers and everything that goes along with them are really awesome. So I'd like to do that sometime. Nakbrod. Nakbrod? What is nakbrod? Very cool. So, did all of her family come over then? Did you have both families over, Ryan? How did that work? I'm lucky enough that, so on Easter, we normally go over to my wife's aunt's house, and we're blessed that they include my parents as well. So, what's up, Matthew? Happy Easter. It is definitely empty, and well, Prudy's not empty yet, but she will be. Swedish hard bread. Did I say it right, forklifts? Nackbrod. Happy Easter. Made some great caroset. What is caroset or charoset? I did not say. I didn't say it right. I tried. I know English and a little bit of Spanish. That's it. It's not true. I know a really little bit of a lot of other things. I think I told you guys. One of my friends, Nake bread. Nake bread? Cool. She didn't come? Okay. My brother lives in California, so he didn't come. But yeah, it was nice that when we went over to my aunt-in-laws that my parents were able to come too. So, Kanake bread? It's gonna be hard. If this were two-way, you'd be able to tell me, but then if it were two-way, I'd probably get way distracted when I'm doing everything on a live stream. So it's probably better this way. Anybody go anyplace fun? Only her dad and sister. Her mom. Okay. Yeah, so we had a good one. Saturday, we went over to my parents' house for kind of like a pre-Easter brunch, and the kids did their Easter egg hunt over there on Saturday. So that was fun. Then we came home, got to watch Michigan win. Hopefully they do the same tonight. And yes, yesterday we went over to my in-laws. Planted fig trees. Very cool. I don't know if fig trees would grow here. I'm not a big fig eater myself, so I've never had that much interest. Like, I try to plant things that I like to eat. I don't know if my wife would eat figs, probably. But it's not something that we eat a lot of, so it's not high on my list of things to plant. Like, I love apples. I love pears, peaches, cherries. So I've got a lot of those trees planted. Same thing like when we plant the garden. There's a bunch of strawberries in there. For as much as raspberries are weeds, I can't seem to get them to grow over here. Oh, I'm sorry, forklifts. That's no fun. Losing someone is never fun. Luke Claggett, do I have any current bushes? No, I do not. I'm assuming you meant current CURRANT, not like current as of right now. And maybe I'm just eating the wrong figs, guys. I don't know. I don't have any current bushes, unless you're asking Papa Prep Setter, in which case he might. Yeah, I lost my grandpa a few years ago, and it was really rough. I think I've told you guys that story before. Not a good time. So I'm sorry to hear that, man. Let me see if I can... You guys can see beautiful sunrise this morning. We got the chickens. This guy right here is trying to upstage me with his crowing. Aren't you? Yeah, I'm looking at you. Don't you look at me that way. I buy your food. You better not look at me that way. Put you in isolation. Look at me funny. What's that? Try mixing 1 cup of oats with a cup of water, and then put it in the microwave for... So, what does everybody have planned for this week? Any big plans on the docket? I gotta get a new hay bale in here for Prudy in the next couple days. Charo set is chopped apple and pear, walnuts, little honey, kosher wine. Ooh, that sounds good. Okay. That sounds good, Ryan. Hey, if you guys wouldn't mind slamming that, well, don't, just press it nicely, that like button. That'd be great. Septic tank pump. Hey, Papa Truck Prep Setter, can I ask you how much that costs and how often you do it? I haven't had our septic tank pumped yet, and I'm just wondering how much it costs where you're at and how often you pump out your septic. Because I should probably do that this spring. Oh, very cool. So you're going to help him move forklifts? 300 every 5 years. Okay. Well, maybe I don't need to do it yet, because ours was new a little less than 4 years ago, so it hasn't even been 4. He's one of the best players in Sweden? Awesome. So where's he going to... Well, maybe you don't want to ask... maybe you don't want to say where he's going to college. But that's awesome. So he's getting college paid for then? So I think I've told you guys, I played basketball for 1 year in college. Eistead, okay. I played basketball for 1 year in college, but I just played at a Division III school, and I played JV. Oh, that's free in Sweden. Okay. So where I played in Division III, you can't get scholarships for athletics. What's up, Troy? How you doing? So I was able to get an academic scholarship, which was great because when I only played 1 year, I still had my academic scholarship because, you know, it wasn't. LD, good morning. Well, the bucket's almost. I am very well. Thank you for asking. Oh, we just hit double-digit people in here. Funny, so Matt Carricker did a live stream and he had like 100,000 people in there. It's like, wow. I'm happy when I get 10. I'm happy when I get 1. What's up, 7 degrees? How have you been? Have a good Easter. So for those of you guys who just got here, do you guys have a good Easter? Did you spend it with family? I hope. We were blessed that we got to spend it with family. And okay, am I back? Am I back? daughters and grandparents live in Jungby. Am I back, guys? LD. Glad you had a good Easter. Yay, I'm back. Woo! That was scary. I got lost there for a minute. Thought you guys were going to lead me. That's what happens when I go cell phone. Okay, Prudy, stop trying to kick the bucket over, please, okay? I really appreciate that. Okay, see ours. Oh, where'd I go? Our school system it's not every place is like this, but normally it's 1st through 5th grade is elementary, 6th through 8th is middle school, and 9th through 12th is high school. Then after that is college. Our public school, well, you say it's free, but it's free. It's like you pay taxes. So our public school is the same way. You pay taxes, and you don't have to pay any extra for public school. Some people go to private school. We homeschool. So because we homeschool, that money that we pay in taxes for the school system, we don't get. So anything that we have to do, we got to pay for ourselves. Private schools are banned. Why would they ban private schools? I'm confused as to that. I guess they want everything public. Yeah. So we've got both private schools and then what are called charter schools, which are kind of like a hybrid. They are able to get some of that public tax dollar money. Yeah. Dad joke. Just got a new dog from the shelter. The previous owner was a blacksmith. I know its previous owner was a blacksmith because as soon as I took his leash off, he made a bolt for the door. Wah, 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 wah. No, I understand that, but like I guess that's where if I want to pay more to have my kid go to a different school, then that should probably be my prerogative. The problem is, in the United States, you get better schools in different suburbs. So, like if you go to downtown Detroit or Chicago or whatever, you're not going to have as good a school as, say, in a suburb of Detroit or Chicago, where it's more affluent and the property taxes are higher and the schools are better. So, in theory, they should all get the same, but they don't. Getting together Thursday. Getting together with family is always a good time. Always a good time. Is anybody gardening this spring? I think Papa Truck Prep Setter said he's already gardening, which makes me yearn for warmer weather. As you guys could probably have told from that. See the frost on the ground. It was in the mid 20s last night. Had to chip ice off of Prudy's water. So it's still cold here. Not going to be gardening anytime soon. And the forecast, let me switch. The forecast isn't for much better this whole week. I'm glad you got to play in the dirt 7 degrees. Playing it a little bit extra for me. Because I am not going to be able to play in the dirt anytime soon. This whole week, highs are supposed to be low 40s, upper 30s. Not for a while yet, LD. Yeah, not either. Simon, you were able to garden? Awesome. Yours is tilled. Sweet, Chad. The smell of dirt. I love the smell of dirt. You tilled more, so you're making a bigger garden, Papa Truck Prep Setter. Now, it depends on where in Wisconsin, because I've got family in Wisconsin, 7 degrees, and my grandma said they got like just a dusting, but not much. Troy, yeah, you know what? The first time you mow, the grass is going to start growing like crazy on you. hospital you said was free? That's interesting. I mean, so garden this year, but Sandy wasn't good for us. Yeah, you know what? The other thing you could do is, Ryan, is just build a, get a couple 2x8s and build it off, above ground and add dirt to it. I'm hoping Prudy doesn't kick this bucket over because I'm hoping to keep this milk today. For those of you who want to see milking, let's see if I can get my knee out of the way and show you some milking. Ah, don't do it, Prudy. They don't want to see you kick the bucket over. For point of reference, this is a 4-gallon bucket. No. Okay, I gotta watch her. I'm trying to watch you guys and watch her. Raised bed, yeah, it's easy. And I did it with 2 2x8s, but I think you could really get away with 1 2x8. I guess if you put plastic down before, if you said your soil, your native soil is not good, then maybe go 2 2x8s high, or 2x6s probably would even work, just so you got enough room for the roots. But man, that's the way to go. And that makes it a little bit easier to work on too, because you're not bending over so far. Snow is finally melting. Yeah, the snow's melted here, but we're still getting frost every night. Such is life in the northern climes. Not living in places like Australia or down south at 7 degrees and Papa Truck Prepstetter. These chickens are so inconsiderate. Feet tall. That is tall. That just takes so for me, the reason I didn't do that is because I wanted to be able to move these. But that also takes a lot of dirt, and since I was bringing in dirt, I didn't want to do that. Siberian wind blowing in from the east. Ouch. Snow this morning, Ryan. Ugh. We had snow yesterday morning. It wasn't a lot. I mean, it was just a couple quick flurries, but more than I wanted. Yeah, so I gotta get a round bale in here for Prudy in the next day or two. I think I'm gonna start some more seeds. Okay, that'll work. Helps take up space, and then it'll just decompose. Has anyone ever done straw bale gardening? I've seen that done on YouTube mostly, but I've never tried it. I just like working in the dirt. 2 feet of snow, LD. That is nuts. 10 centimeters more. Oh, another half a foot. No, thank you, guys. I am not interested in any more snow. We're actually, this past few weeks, we've been colder than average. We should be highs in the upper 40s by now. And we're not there at all. But such life. Does anyone read the almanac, the Farmer's Almanac? What is this summer supposed to be here in the U.S.? It's supposed to be warm, dry, cool, wet. See you 7 degrees. Have fun. Ta-ta for now. I also want to do some back to Eden gardening. I actually want to get some wood chips delivered and cover up my whole orchard back there, so I don't have to cut around it and stuff. But we'll see if I get to that. Prudy, stop pushing on me. She's just about done. 3 inches, Ryan. Oh, no, thank you. Oh, I finally got the front one done. Not good for the flowers at all. That is true. Okay, we got the front 2 Other's empty. Working on the back ones. You love snow. See, I don't mind snow, but it's spring now. I'm ready for spring. I live in a place with 4 seasons, and now I'm ready for the next season. And winter just won't let go. I'm mad at winter. I want winter to go away and come back next year. Yes. In many ways, Ryan, there's big differences between Iowa and New York. Many, many ways. Good morning, Brian. How you doing? Good to see you. Happy Easter, a day late. The people there are soft. The people here in Iowa are soft, or in New York? Anything other than the weather making you depressed. Okay, forklifts. Let's talk about the University of Michigan basketball team is playing for the national championship tonight. Hail to the victors. I missed something. Side note, you gotta run. Many times your country will provide free chips. Oh, actually, our county does not provide free chips, but I've got a local tree service that will bring me that'll bring me chips when I want them. So that's cool. Yay, winning! Yeah, hopefully they win tonight. Villanova's looked pretty tough, but go blue. That's my team. Come on, Michigan. Let's get it done tonight. Got to shoot well. Anybody basketball fans? No, I've already asked. Nobody likes basketball. I've asked in the past, and people are like, dude, stop talking about basketball. Actually, I'll probably be, yes, in New York. I would agree with you. See you, Chad. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Have fun. Let me know when you guys find a place. And I'm so glad that you guys are coming to the Hootenanny. It's going to be a blast. For those of you who are somewhat local, the Hootenanny, I've got to find a date for it again. But it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, I'm getting to the top of this bucket, and she's getting antsy. So here in a second, I'm going to put the top on. Because I don't want to lose this milk. That would be a big old bummer. Okay, just so you guys can see. Yeah, 28th of July. Thank you. So there's the bucket. That's almost full. Ah, don't do it. No. I almost called my shot. Almost called my shot. Prudy, stop it. Put the top on. Now, normally I could have blocked her, but I would have run the chance of her still kicking it and knocking some over. So that's why I figured it would be better just to grab it and get it out of the way. Now, I will milk the rest into the plastic bucket and either give it to the chickens or the pigs. Ryan, you like basketball? Yeah, the NFL's no fun. NASCAR. See, I've never gotten into NASCAR. LD, I am what I would call a playoff hockey fan. I would, start watching the Red Wings when the playoffs started. Like, I'll kind of check their scores, and I know, about hockey and stuff, but I never played it. I just played pond hockey when we were little. So, yeah, I never got much into it. See, now you guys are speaking in different languages. I'm gonna have to get out my Google Translate, guys. So I'm almost done. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna head in because I gotta filter the milk. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. I know it's Swedish. I know what language it is, but you're writing in a different language, and I don't understand it. Now, if you wanted to speak in Spanish, I'd have a chance. But other than that, nope, I'm done. I've got some friends. Hey, thanks, Ryan. I have a good friend who's Swedish, and watching some of her posts on Facebook, where all of her Swedish friends, click, I was like, okay, where's the translate button? at you. I'm just like, oh, I don't understand you. So I can't be part of that conversation, which is maybe what you guys wanted. Anyway, I'm almost done here. I'm going to say goodbye. You guys are the best. I enjoy chatting with you in the morning. I don't enjoy chatting with that guy. Hey, what are you doing? I don't enjoy chatting with that guy. He wants to be part of the conversation. None of us speak chicken, so he needs to see his way out of this conversation. You guys have a wonderful day. It is, well, and it's one of those, it's a very difficult language to learn. I've tried to learn just like little bits, and man, it's difficult. So good on you that you can speak English and Swedish and all the other. Because I think you said you can speak some other languages. Languages are awesome. Anyway, see you guys. I appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next one.